ECOWAS Commissioner for Energy and Mines, Douka Sediko, has lamented the non-affordability of networks and effective mobile communication in some parts of the region. He disclosed this at a Delocalised meeting of the Joint Committee on Telecommunications and Information Technology, Education, Science and Culture, Trade, Customs and Free Movement in Niamey, Republic of Niger. In a presentation titled Regional Telecommunications Roaming Issues, its Guidelines and Recommendations on the Way Forward, Sediko, who was represented by the Program Officer, Telecommunications and Networks of the ECOWAS Commission, Mawili Amo, said in West Africa, citizens still lack access to broadband due to its non-affordability, thus calling for national backbone networks to boost connectivity for economic diversification. He added that ensuring support from the highest authorities at the national level would harness the potential of telecom industries in the sub-region.
10 cables along the coast of West Africa, providing us with broadband capabilities. However, even though we have this number of cables and this number of landing points, 33 in total, there are still a number of countries, the Gambia, Guinea-Bissau, Liberia, and Sierra Leone, who are connected to only one submarine cable. The result of this is that these countries are vulnerable in terms of if there is a cut on the submarine cable, that will completely do away with their access to the internet. And the second consequence of having only one cable is that there will not be enough competition in the broadband market in those countries, and therefore this will affect the price of internet in these countries when there is no competition. Adding to this issue is the lack of national backbone networks in countries like Liberia and Guinea-Bissau, and these are the networks that are meant to take their broadband capacity from the coast all over the country, so that wherever they are will have access to high-speed internet. And these issues also impact the affordability and availability of internet. Next slide. The issue of relatively higher cost of deploying and maintaining infrastructure in our rural and remote areas. Of course, we know that in terms of maintaining some of these cell sites, there are going to be higher energy costs in those sites where there isn't access to the national grid, because you have to use generators and solar panels to provide energy to this site. And in the cases where you're providing solar panels, for example, it means that the capex in this site is going to be much higher. Also, there is the issue of lower average revenue per user for users or subscribers in these remote areas, and that disincentivizes the mobile operators from going to or providing services to these areas. It is no hidden fact that we have security issues in some parts of West Africa, and this also disincentivizes the rollout of infrastructure in some of these areas. So
they want the regional government to compel the mobile operators to comply with all provisions and regulations